Hey guys, Nicole here. So I thought it'd be fun to do a different video. I actually had a request for this, and I was thinking of doing something like this anyway because I thought it'd be really fun to kind of focus on seasonal things. Stash that I have, how I organize and scrapbook my photos, those kinds of things. And so tonight I'm going to focus on Halloween, or today. I guess you don't know what time of day it is. I'm recording this, but it is evening. And I thought what I would do is I had a request to show my Halloween stash. And that sounds like fun to me because I really love, especially lately, I've been loving really just like going through all my stash, remembering what I have, falling back in love with what I have so that I don't feel the need to buy more. And I did a big Halloween project last year. I did a video on it. I did 2 6x8 Halloween albums, like a through the years album, because both my girls are out of the house now. And we're kind of through the annual Halloween events. And so I thought it would be fun to do kind of a beginning and an end project where I just kind of, you can look at our Halloweens through the years. And so that was a really fun project. And I used up some good stash with that. I've also done layouts for each year, but I'm not completely done with those yet. I need to go back and do some of those. So I thought I would show you what stash I have, which is a lot. It's too much. It's more than I'll probably ever need, but it's all stuff I really still love. I doubt I'll do a lot of purging, but I'm open to the possibility. I might reorganize a few things as I'm going through them, although I think I have it pretty well organized, but I might maybe combine some things together in some of these envelopes as I figured out that they work better if they're fuller. They just work better on the shelf if they're not scrunched up on the, on the ends. So I might maybe do some combination and I thought I'd show you then the albums that I have made. I won't do the mini albums because I already did a full video on those. I could try to link that in the description, or you can just search. I think it's under a playlist. But I can show you my actual layouts that I've made. I have, I think, 2 albums. I can just kind of flip through them really quickly, just to show you kind of how it's changed through the years and some things that I maybe might redo. And then I'll kind of show you how I have my photos organized and kind of what I have left to do, because really I'm at that stage where until I have grandbabies, I don't have a lot more Halloween stuff to do. So it's one of those things where I think I could kind of tackle it and kind of feel like I have a project completed for the most part, and then also keep some stash on hand for those random things. If my college kid goes to a trick-or-treat thing or a Halloween party or something and sends me pictures, I'll still keep my product because I'll have some of that. But anyway, so I'm going to get started because it's going to be a long video. So this will be long, but let's get started. So I have some of my product in envelopes like this if it's something I want to keep together as a collection. And I might find some more of those products. I'm going to go grab my empty. I have a few empty ones. So if I come across some collections that I do want to put in these envelopes, because I think when I went through this a couple of years ago, didn't have any of these on hand. So I'm going to just keep this here on hand. If I find something that I want to put in envelopes. Really quickly, actually before I get started with this, I'm going to show you. So I have basically 1, 2, 3 cubbies, a little over 3 cubbies in my Kallax units that's full of Halloween. And then on top I have I have like this container and 1 container of scraps, like Halloween scraps. And maybe I'll pull that and go through it. And then another container. What is this? Oh, I think let's see. Is that Christmas? What that is. Let me see here. So I definitely have some, I would really like to get Halloween down to, I would like to get it down to like 2 cubicles is my goal. So I'd like to work through some of this product, but I have some of these containers I'd gotten from like a Dollar General or something. And I do keep, so what I've learned works best for me is instead of having all my stamps in one place, all my punches in one place, and all my papers in one place and embellishments in one place, is I keep themed items together in one place. And so where I keep in my cubicles, I'm going to have in my Halloween or fall section or Christmas section or whatever, I'm going to have all that stuff together so that when I sit down and want to do some Halloween pages, I can go to those 3 cubicles or whatever allotted amount I have, and all my product and tools specific to that holiday are together. So this is just a container that I have of punches that are Halloween themed. And so I just have these on top of my Kallax unit, kind of right above the Halloween section. And these are fun. So when I sit down to do a page, I can just pull this out, put it on my floor next to me, and I have it accessible. So I have those. A lot of those I got at TJ Maxx. There was a time where they had a lot of scrapbook supplies. I know every time I go now, I don't find anything, but anymore. But goodness gracious, I'm a little too short to like get these easily. There we go. Okay. And then I also have, oh, so that's Christmas, so that's not, doesn't belong here. Okay. And then I have this container here of randomness that is Halloween. And this is stuff that I've set aside to do cards. I do make and sell cards at my shops. We do sell some fall cards. Don't sell a lot of Halloween cards, but I'd gotten these, I don't know, for really inexpensive at like Joann's or something, like $1 a pack, and they were kind of cute. So I don't know, they'd be cute to even decorate up a little bit and sell them as a pack of whatever, and then they could be used for like a Halloween class party, maybe make party invitations or something. So I have those, and there's all kinds of them in here. These have like spider webs. These are cards, but I could use these just as like journaling cards too. I'm not for sure why these are in here, but that's okay. I'm going to pull those out actually. And I have some cardstock in here. That's kind of Halloween colors. What else is in here? And then what I did was I pulled some of the embellishments that I know I wouldn't use in on my scrapbook pages. I put in here to designate them as like my card supplies. So when I make the cards, I'll use these up. And that's a great way for me to use up older supplies I just know I'm not going to put on my pages. Here's some stickers, some old rub-ons. I'm not for sure if they're good anymore. We'll see. It looks like a couple of them are probably not. And just some old stickers, or some of the Studio G stickers like from Joann's, that are super cute, but they're just not, I probably am not going to use these. I have enough product for my scrapbook pages that I thought these would be cute for cards. So I have cards, and then I also have this cute mini album in here. It's called Boo Book from October Afternoon. And so I must have an October Afternoon Halloween collection. So that might be fun to do a fun little project. So I have, projects, cards, that kind of stuff in here. I have these cute bags, which those I might add to my regular stash. I don't know. No, they'll stay in here. That's all right. Some file folders. So things that I would use more for like a project base type of deal. I have this is probably from Hobby Lobby. I thought this purple, oh no, it was a free gift from scrapbook.com. So it's purple, so I thought it'd be cute for a Halloween project. And then I have this paper stack in here from DCWB, like a 4x6. That I think I probably put this in here because I thought it'd be cute for like a mini project or to add to cards, that kind of thing. So super cute. What else is in here? Oh, another little mini album. It's black, which doesn't need to be in here. I mean, black is very basic, but I think I just figured if I was going to do like a mini album like this style, it'd probably be more like a Halloween themed one. So at least this is why I like to go through this, is I kind of forgot that was in here. Maybe I want to do like a really pretty Christmas, like red, green, and black and white, album or something, or a mini album or project or something. I'm going to keep this in here for now just because it's fine here, but at least I know it's here. So I'm like, oh, I have a little black mini album somewhere that I want to do something with, or I have another idea for, I know where it's at. I do have mini albums in my office, like empty ones, but I think I'm going to keep this here. This is another one. It's a chipboard album. It's a haunted house. So cute. I forgot I had this. This would just be fun to do, like some cute pictures from the year through the years, and just use it as like a house, a decoration. Put it out onto our dining or our coffee table, and that'd be fun. And then I have another little black album here. These are all cards. So there's lots of fun cards. There's like spiders on them, and then I have these. These were like my mind's eye put these out when kind of making your own home decor, like crafty home decor was really starting to pick up. And so my mind's eye started coming out with these that you could just like stick in a frame. And obviously I don't need all these. I got these because my intent was I was going to frame them and then sell them at my shop, so, which I should do, honestly. I need to go, maybe I'll just go grab some inexpensive frames, go to Goodwill or something and get these in frames and just sell them. So that's why I bought those. So I need to, and they're also really pretty in albums, like as full pages, if you like have an 8.5 by 11 page protector that you just want to intersperse into your Halloween album. So I might keep one of these for myself and do that, just like randomly intersperse them in my Halloween albums as just an extra little flair in there. And then I'll maybe do one where I put them in frames and try to sell them. This one I must have cut down a couple or something. And then I printed some off. I think these were, yeah, remember Rana Designs? Was it Rana? Oh, what was her last name? Her scrapbook lines were so gorgeous, but I can't remember what Rana Designs. I can't remember her last name, but I have some random prints here that I don't know. I mean, I don't know what. I must have just been playing around. I mean, these are kind of pretty. I could put those in frames. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so just some things in there that I've played with. So I'm gonna put these back, and it's always good to know what's in my stash. Okay, so more project-oriented stuff there. That's kind of broken. That's not closing really well. Okay, so then onto my scrapbook stash. So this one I showed recently. I'm going to go through it really fast. And if I may do this in 2 videos, we'll see how time goes. I'd like to get through my stash in 1 video, and then maybe I'll do a follow-up video with my photos and albums. I'm guessing that's probably what I'll do. So this particular envelope has a few different lines. Okay. So here I have Paige Evans collection. I don't have any of the paper except for the acetate sheets, but I did. I was just too late to the game. I went a couple years without ordering a lot of product, and by the time I decided to order some product, most of this collection was gone. But as it's been coming back into stock, I've been picking some up. I just don't have a lot of paper, so I am excited about this product because I still have some photos from when my kids were little, and we're in like brighter colored, cutesy, pink, whatever, costumes. And because I've talked about this multiple times where I've always struggled with, my girls being in a pretty pink princess dress for Halloween. And then all the Halloween product I had was like this distressed black, green, and purple. It just didn't mesh well with me. So I'm so happy to have some brighter products. So I'm going to go back, get those photos scrapbooked, and I may redo some, of my earlier scrapbooking or my earlier like Halloween photos. We'll see. I'll talk about that when I get to the albums. But so I have this, pretty much most of this collection. I think I have a couple of the things twice. I'm pretty sure I have 2 of the ephemera packs. I have the letter stickers are so cute. And then I have 2 of the thickers. And I got these sequins and puffy stickers. I'm really excited just to pull this out and play with it. And then I got 2 of the sticker sheets. And then I have the acetate. So that's, oh, and I have 2 of the foam stickers there. So that's what I have of that collection. I also did get the 4x4 mini album. I'll just go grab that really fast. Let me put this in just so I stay somewhat organized here. Oh, where's it at? There it is. I did get the little 4x4 album because I just thought it was super cute. And I love how it has like the little skulls in there. So we'll see. I'll find a project to do with that. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. So then I'm going to flip this around. Or maybe not. Okay. Nope. Here. So then I also have in here a collection here. I'll do this last because it's a used collection. I do have also unused and new to me is Simple Stories Spooky Things. And I think this is a newer collection if I remember right. Yep, 2025. So I organize these together because they all have the same look and feel. They're white based, they're brighter, they have these really fun bright colors, and so that's why I'm keeping these organized together in this envelope. I'm struggling here to fit everything back in correctly here. Okay. So I just showed this in my recent haul. It's super cute. Really love this purple. And if you can look at these supplies, you can really see how I could combine all these together and play with them. They're just super cute. So I got the ephemera, the brads, enamel dots, journaling bits, chipboard stickers, foam stickers, bits and pieces, and then I got the collection pack and some extra loose papers. So there's that, which we just saw in my recent haul. And I'm going to put this directly behind this, and then I'll put my random stuff facing the other direction so I know what's in here from both directions. Okay, so then, this will take us back, some of us back to the past, guys. This is an old Rusty Pickle, if you guys remember Rusty Pickle collection that I have not been able to part with. But just because I know some pirate themed pictures and things, and so I'm going to see if I can try to use them. But something like this is just plain black and white. That's very usable. So I don't know. It's just kind of fun. Like my daughter, when she dressed up as a pirate, it definitely was not pink and black. It was when she was older, but I could pull some of these just black and white things. And if I don't use the pink things, that's fine. But yeah, this is, I don't even know if I had paper to match it or not. So I thought this would be fun to hold on to, and I put it with my brighter collection here. So what year is this? I wonder if there's a year on here anywhere. I don't think there is. That would be so fun to know. It has to be early 2000s. Yeah. So there's Rusty Pickle. And then I have this Lacy Bits A Little Scary from Fancy Pants. And it just had that pink in there, so I thought it would work well with this collection of supplies. And then, see, I just keep all my loose bits in here. I know I should probably put them in separate little mini bags. I just don't. I just pour it on my table, stick them in trays, and things don't get beat up too badly. But, so I do have, this looks like it is Happy Haunting from Simple Stories. And this was from 2019. So this is, 6 years old. But again, it has those brighter tones, that white background, the pinks mixed in with the oranges and the blacks. And so I'm going to flip this upside down and then start putting things in here. And so I have all the ephemera from that. that I've taken out of the package because I've scrapbooked with this already. And the sticker sheet. I'm just going to put all this in a pile on here and then dropping things. I have a few chipboard stickers left from that. Looks like I've used some. Card. And then just the papers. Some scraps here. So I just keep everything together if I think I'll still work with it as a collection. And I have quite a bit of this collection left, it looks like. It's really cute. I just love that pink. I'll just kind of flip through it. It'll take us too long if I go through every paper, but just so you get an idea of what the collection looks like. That's really fun. So just those pinks, orange, blacks, and whites. I love those florals. I love this collection. It's so cute. And then some scraps back here, it looks like. I love that. So fun. Okay. So Happy Haunting goes in with my brighter set of supplies. And we're just going to slide her in. And there we go. I don't know if I have any more or not. I'll have to look and see. Okay. Okay, so then I have, let's pull the next couple items here. See, my shelves are just a little too tight. I just need to use up some things. Okay, so I have this stamp set. So I have a container here where I have stamps, but this one was a little bit too big to fit into it. So I just have it like on the shelf with the papers. This is from Pink Paisley from House of Three. That was they had some really fun collections back in the day, 2011, you guys, but so cute. And it doesn't look like I've even used it. So I really need to use this set. That's really cute. These are some really kind of thin papers I got from Colorblock. I don't know if I got them from like Joann's or something in their dollar bins. I think I'm going to add this to that container that had like my card making supplies, because I don't know that I see myself using this. I maybe could use it for a project or a card or something. So I think I'm going to add it to that container. Okay, and then I have October Afternoon. So here is non-traditional Halloween colors, but more vintage. And let me see if it's all the same in here. I think it might be. Oh, I even have some page protectors in here. It's always fun to see what I've collected in these folders. This up here. It might all be out the same. Oh, nope, there's Hey Pumpkin in there too. Okay, so I have Witch Hazel from October Afternoon in here. And I've used it a little bit, it looks like. So I'm not going to like go through all of this. But like I said, I'm not like real perfect about, I just like put the leftover supplies in the envelope and call her good. And you can see nothing's really bent up or anything. It's just, it's not the prettiest or most organized, but it works. And so let's just move this paper off here. And then I'll kind of give you an idea of what the rest of the collection looks like. So October Afternoon has that vintage look to it, kind of a little cutesy. But I'm gonna go back just a little bit. Is that better? Very cute. Like, I love that so much. So fun. Okay. But it has that more, October Afternoon typically has a more cream base as well. So that's also something that I look at when I am combining supplies to work together. If I'm going to maybe put more than one collection together. I don't think I would put like a bright white collection with something like this that has more of that cream that cream tone to it. That tends to bother me. I have some labels here I haven't used and some chipboard stickers. Let's see, what year is this? 2012. We are going back in the day. This is so fun. This is just fun just for the nostalgia of it, honestly. Like, anyway, because October Afternoon was a great company and miss it a lot. Sticker sheet. How cute is, oh my gosh, that's so cute. And it's just fun to like, oh yeah, I have this. And then when you have an idea for something, oh, that's, oh yeah, I have that particular supply or collection that would be perfect for this. And it just kind of refamiliarizes yourself with what you have, because it's really easy to forget when new stuff is constantly coming out. It can kind of get lost in a shuffle there. So I have October Afternoon Witch Hazel here, and it has like that teal color, which was a little bit of a different, not typical for Halloween. And they also had some like red in there, which is kind of fun. And so in the same envelope, I have this collection. And I think I put these together because of that teal color. This is, looks like, what collection is this? See, I have, these were, I know what this is. This was leftovers from the mini albums that I did. And so what I think I did was I put these in here with it so that if I needed to add any more pages in, which I actually do, I found a couple more childhood photos of myself that I want to add in. So I have the things I was using as my little spacers and page protectors in with these supplies. So I'll be able to find them. So these are what I have left over from making that album. I don't know if I've made any layouts with this collection. I think I probably have. This is Hey Pumpkin. And there might be a few random things from other collections in here, because I initially had a bunch of them combined. But when I decided to just to try to use Hey Pumpkin for my mini album, I tried to pull out just the Hey Pumpkin stuff. And so, so you can see this kind of has that similar look to the October Afternoon, just having that teal mixed in with the orange and the black. And even like October Afternoon had some of that minty green color. Let me show you here. Like here, which is very similar to this color. So that's why I stuck them in the same folder. It made sense to me. So I have a few full sheets left here, which I'm happy about because I think I used a lot of the 6x8 paper pad when I made the album. So I'm glad I have some full pages to make layouts with yet. So these are all my scraps from that, making that album. And leftover ephemera, and some stickers, a random photo that I must just not used, and then some of the sticker books. I usually tear the sticker books apart. It's just easier for me to use them. Otherwise, I don't tend to grab them as much. Some stickers left, but I use quite a bit of those. That's getting there. And the 12x12 chipboard. So I'll put this here. And I'm going to go ahead and leave these in here just because when I go back and update those albums, I also think I need to journal on those yet too. Come to think of it. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm going to turn it upside down. So I can look on one side and see I have Hey Pumpkin, and look on the other and see that I have October Afternoon. So it works out really nicely. Okay, are you guys bored yet? I don't know if this is exciting for any of you. It's just kind of fun to like go back and look at these old collections, especially the ones that are like 15 years old. Okay. And not everything is in a folder. Some things are just loose, so that'll go faster too. Okay. So then here, I have another, what is in here? So this collection has this navy blue in it, which is fun. Oh, this is kind of a collection of, looks like a various supplies here. Let's see what we got. Okay. So, oh, this is a collection. Let's see. What did I do here? I think what I did was, I don't know. It looks like I went kind of with lines that had like that navy blue in it, maybe. Trying to figure out why I have this organized the way I do. Okay, let's pull this aside and look at the big stuff here. Okay, so here's some scraps. Okay, so this is a little scary from Fancy Pants. It has this really pretty blue in it. That's also where the 6x8 paper pad is from. I think that's this. Nope. I must not have very much of this collection, which Fancy Pants doesn't always have a lot in their collections anyway, but this is from 2021, so not super old. So super cute. And then the 6x8 paper pad. So I'm just going to put that in here so it's out of the way. And then Ever After from Crate Paper. Like everything's upside down here. And that is what this is. After Dark. Yes. So this also has some of that really pretty like minty blue color in it, and the yellow. Maybe it's the yellow. Like lines, yeah. Okay, so I think what happened was if a line had yellow in it as I threw it in this envelope. See, it's not always super scientific, you guys. Because this collection has, I have some scraps and things, but has, well, it did, unless I used it all. I must have used, oh, here. So, yeah, it's not a lot, but it has some of this yellow in it. So, it's super cute. Here's this chipboard. I got some random. And these tags that were cut apart. Then I think on the other side is a pattern, so if you don't want to use the tag. And then, so yeah, it's definitely the yellow is the common theme, I think. And then I got 2 of these. So I could use either side. Okay, so that's After Dark. And then these, I think, are scraps from the 6x8 paper pad, maybe. Or no, these are from After Dark. Yes. I think I initially combined a whole bunch of collections, and then I tried to re-pull them out together. And so I might find some other bits and pieces from these collections elsewhere. But here's some more scraps. And then I'm guessing these are from the A Little Scary collection here. And I think, yeah, I think what I did was when I was going through all my loose supplies, if they had yellow in it or like that blue, I just threw them in this envelope so that I could bulk, because there wasn't a lot of embellishments in there. And so I was probably just bulking it up as a kind of as a kit. So like this is an old Fancy Pants. I loved these journal books. I got like every one that they had. This was a trick or treat one from, doesn't have a year. So they're just like spiral bound, and you can just pull it out, add it to your page and journal on it. But this has those blue colors in there. So I think that's kind of where I was going, was I was trying to make like I was just trying to bulk up the supplies a little bit. And then this is Carta Bella Haunted House. And I think, again, just because it has that yellow in it is my guess. It's really cute. I kind of forgot I had this. Super cute. Okay. And then American Crafts Halloween. I'm guessing I got this at like TJ Maxx or something. And I think it's in here again because of that yellow. So there is a rhyme to my reason. Okay. All right, that is everything in that folder. So I guess if I find a bunch more things with yellow, I'll just add it to that folder. And doesn't mean that it all matches together. It just means that it has a common theme, because not all Halloween lines are going to have yellow. And that just helps me pair supplies together a little bit better. Okay, we're going to get into some kind of loose stuff here, so it's not it's going to go. it's going to go a little faster here. So I have quite a few of these unopened packs that I maybe don't have other supplies for, or I've stashed them somewhere else in my containers here. But I have this Lost and Found Halloween from My Mind's Eye. This is from 2012. Definitely has that that older look to it. You know, it's very tan and cream and distressed. I'm not going to open it, but you can see the patterns there. Very cute. I just love Halloween papers. And then it has the sticker sheet there, which is really fun. So I have that. I have this Authentique collection called Thrilling. And so papers and stickers there. And Authentique is kind of known for their vintage style as well. Do they still make supplies? I guess I don't even know. So that's super cute. That has some yellow in it too. I'll have to look closer and see. Mostly because of like the moon and stuff like that. But it has like letter stickers and some word stickers. And it has the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. So that's really cute. And then so I could probably put all of these kind of vintage ones into its own envelope. I might do that here. Oh yeah, because here is the chipboard for, no, I think that's a different collection. Yeah, this is Happy Haunting. Okay, so another Authentique one. And this is just paper, it looks like. I'm guessing this is from back in the day. Guys, I don't know how many of you know this, but before Simple Stories existed, it was actually a business called MemoryWorks. And MemoryWorks was like a pyramid kind of style business where you signed on to it and then you sold supplies and you could make a little income and get people underneath you. And then MemoryWorks created the very first Simple Stories line. And then a few years later, they closed MemoryWorks and just stayed open as Simple Stories. So really, I've been involved with Simple Stories like back before they were even Simple Stories. But they would like kind of do like these miniature packs of like the popular lines that were out there. And I feel like this was maybe one of them, just because you'd have to buy like the sticker sheet separate and things like that. But it was just like a limited amount of a particular collection. And so this is an old Authentique one that looks like a lot of fun. I'm gonna put it with the other Authentique one and probably play with those together because they're going to have a very similar color tone and feel. And this is My Mind's Eye Happy Haunting chipboard sheet. So I need to see where my other papers and things are here. I'm going to set this aside because I think I have more of this collection somewhere. And then I have Arsenic and Lace. I also think I have some more of this somewhere. So I might put this aside as well and then add the rest of the collection to it. Like I said, I kind of put everything separately. I've gone through different stages of organization and now I'm back to wanting them to be with their collections. But this was a really cute collection from Echo Park back in 2014. So I have that. So I'm going to set that aside as well because I think I have more of that. And I'm going to get one of these guys and put these kind of very antique, not antique isn't the right word, but kind of distressed. You know, these all have that same feel to them. And so I'm going to put them in here. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to save these for loose papers. These are already in bags and they go onto the shelf really nicely. So I'm going to leave those. Okay. Okay, so this is all embellishments. I'm going to hold off on that. Okay, so I think I must have found these when I was going through a pile of paper. These are Cosmo Cricket, and I don't know if they're specifically Halloween. Yeah, they are. These are old. These are 2008. Hopefully someone's keeping track and like will like track which is what like the oldest, like the farthest back that we go. I think 2008 so far is maybe it, or yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so I actually have a container that has all my loose papers. I'm gonna stick that in there, which is crazy. But see, I'm already seeing Happy Haunting in here, so I can pull that out and put it with a sticker sheet. So pull that out and put these in. Maybe. Okay, I'm going to wait on that because I'm going to pull those out anyway. So I have a few paper pads and some that I've just ordered, some that I got from like Joann's or Michael's or wherever. So this is Spooky Time Stack. And this has that blue in it, so I might put this next to that envelope that has like that blue color in there. Cute. Jeepers Creepers. This is from Hobby Lobby. They're really fun. I have a lot of product. Like yeah. And then this is Graphic 45. This has some of that blue in it too. And this is kind of like I think the Alice in Wonderland kind of Halloween theme to it. So I think my intention was I was going to do like a paper bag album with this. This is something that I don't know. I don't scrapbook with this kind of stuff very often. I just love it so much though. I don't want to give it up yet. So I feel like I'll find something. Teresa Collins, Haunted Hallows. Paper pad. I don't know if I have any more of these. I love this paper, the witch faces. Oh my gosh. And I love me a text paper any day. I love that. So that was I always love Heidi Swapp stuff. Or Teresa Collins and Heidi Swapp too, but a Mambi. Me My Big Ideas. This is kind of a smaller paper pad. Really cute though. And then these are ones that fell apart, so I'm not for sure what they are. I'm guessing probably Hobby Lobby. So, oh maybe, nope, that's the rest of this one. This just fell apart. So this is all the same color. Same. I feel like whenever let me go back a little bit. I don't want to be too far away, but okay. This one was Webster's Pages. This is one of the, I think, kind of first brighter colored Halloween lines I bought. I remember just being so intrigued by it. Like, oh, this looks way different than any other Halloween line, I've seen. And I've used it. It's pretty cute. Not the easiest to use. This is one I might be able to purge a good part of at some point. But I'll just keep it with my paper pads for now and color good. Okay. Okay, so then I have this big ol' honking, this is just my loose paper. Like I said, some of these might be able to go into a collection, like, let me put these over here. Happy Haunting, and I'm looking for Happy Haunting and Arsenic and Lace is what I'm looking for. I'm just going to flip through them really fast and just to see if I can find any of those papers so I can put them with the cardstock stickers and the collection pack that I have. So Cosmo Cricket. I'll go over a little bit here. And I'm pretty sure that these are just some random papers. I think this is maybe a My Mind's Eye die cut sheet. I'm just going to stick that in there. Actually, yeah, that's right. This is some of that Graphic 45 Wonderland collection that I just showed you. So I'm going to go put that into it. I'm just going to stick it into the paper pad. So I'm guessing that's where it probably came out of. There we go. Okay. Cut apart Bo Bunny. Okay, more Happy Haunting. that with the, I think, yep, I do have it all together. So Happy Haunting, I'm going to, it's like I don't have a lot of it. Let's see, what is that? Okay, so this is all Happy Haunting, and then I have that chipboard sticker sheet. I'm trying to decide if I just want to keep it separate. I'm going to put it aside for now and see. Maybe I'll just do an envelope full of like little mini collections that I have. Some random papers. I could probably purge some of these, but there's some really flimsy paper there. I'm not sure where that's from. I'm thinking probably one of those little mini packs from Joann's or something. So this is Chillingsworth Manor from Echo Park. And I imagine I probably have some of that somewhere. You know what? I'm not going to worry about this right now. I'm just going to keep these all together. And because yeah, otherwise that's going to take too long. So I'm just going to go through this, what I have in here. And again, just to know what's in here. And then down the road, if I want to try to collect some of these like collections together, I can. This is from the Apothecary Emporium, so stickers. So I do have them together in this pile, so I'm okay with that. Like if I have a collection and I don't have a lot of it, at least they're together with the sticker sheet that I do have. So this is from Echo Park. Very fun. Spellbound Making Memories. Oh my gosh. What year? 2008. I loved Making Memories supplies. This is Tracy Whitney Designs, Dream Street Papers. Girls Papery. You guys, I loved Girls Papery. It was Marjorie Romney Aslet. I think that was her business. She had some awesome collections, and so I must have gotten some of the Toil and Trouble Halloween collection there. Pebbles, Trick and Treats, Basil, Eyeball Paper, Keys, just random. Getting crooked here. Some beautiful, beautiful glitter paper. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I could use that just for fall too. More Making Memories. They used to do a lot of these shaped papers. And this one is Halloween themed. I think this is still the girls, I don't know what that is. Pink Paisley, Spiderweb. Yeah, those were really popular for a long time. And I have a whole folder of these kinds of papers that have designs around the edges. But again, I focus more on theme before style. So some random gray paper. I have, this is Fancy Pants, October 31. This one was really pretty too. It's a little bit brighter, like lighter, like a more lavender purple, and a lime, like a light lime green versus that darker green. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Look at that. Love that. Okay guys, this is gonna take forever. I'm gonna go faster. Chillingsworth Manor. So I do have some of that in here. No, that's arsenic and lace. Just kidding. So I think I must have some of that separated. I need to organize that a little bit. What else we got? So much paper, you guys. I'll never ever use all this, but I love it all. That makes me happy right there. I love that. I love music notes. Teresa Collins, Haunted Hallows. Chillingsworth Manor again. So I need to do Haunted Hallows. They're close. All Hallows Eve by Carta Bella. Black Widow. Let's see what's that. Oh, We Are Memory Keepers. Black Widow. I think that's Looks like a My Mind's Eye, maybe. Some random black paper. Making Memories. I forgot a lot of Making Memories papers were just single-sided. I think this is Making Memories too. No, I don't know. It's a pretty, again, paper with the edges. It's Making Memories. Oh, here's some more Cosmo Cricut. Okay, so I do have some more of that. Okay. This is the same collection. So at least they'll be together in the pile here. Okay. Creative Imaginations. Look at that. I love those vintage. Or this could just be a pretty fall paper too. Toil and Trouble for Making Memories. So I have Making Memories. I need to sort those out and combine them. They're kind of separated in the pile here. Oh, Pink Paisley Hocus Pocus. I love that collection. That's right. They're all in all directions too. Lisa Collins, Haunted Hallows. More Toil and Trouble. So yeah, so I need to do some organizing with these, but more Dream Street papers. It's kind of a ooh, that is a bright purple. And then Haunted. This is My Mind's Eye, I'm pretty sure. Yes. When craft was all the rage and craft lines were coming out like crazy. This is 2010. But this is like, has like velvet. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this. It's like velvet. It's so cute. The witch is also, and then the bats, they're like velvet. Isn't that crazy? So fun. Spiders are velvet. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this collection. This would be a really cute like mini album to do. And I had the die, remember the die cuts in the towards the beginning? Yes. So I'll put that there. Dream Street again. So yeah, I need to do some sorting at some point here. There's Chillingsworth Manor. Some more Cosmo Cricut. Pebbles Trick or Treats. I know you've seen that, so I need to get that back with the other ones. Some base. Oh, I forgot Basic Grade did a Halloween line called Eerie. It's like a Kane Company. That's a Kane Company. That has to be ancient. Oh, 2012. That's not too crazy. We Are Memory Keepers, Black Widow. I just feel like everything's upside down here. Black Widow. All Hallows Eve again. Ooh, Authentique. I'm going to go add that to... Is there any other Authentique? I'm going to go add this to that other envelope. Or would I... Oh, no. Just put it with the paper packs there. So I'm getting some organization done, but more Cosmo Cricut. A lot of duplicates in here. I could probably clean some of those out as well. What is this? Kane Company. Or Cosmo Cricut. Yeah, I have some duplicates for sure. Is that My Mind's Eye, I'm thinking? I don't know. Making Memories. Cosmo Cricut, 2008. My Mind's Eye, Happy Haunting. Look at that glitter. So cute. Back to Hocus Pocus. I should probably do a whole video on just getting this pile organized by manufacturer, but that's all right. House of Three. Disney. I thought I had more of that collection. Here it is. So cute. And this was their style. Like they just did like a lot of collage-y type of stuff. They had I know they had a birthday line that I have still some of. Super cute. Graphic 45. I think I'm going to put this with those other, yep, those other paper packs. Just because Graphic 45 has a very individualized, like very specific look to it. So I'm going to take this whole stack and put it with that paper pack that I already showed. Even if it's a different collection, I'm still going to have it close to that collection. I think it was Graphic 45. Or was it Authentique? Or was it a paper pad? I don't remember now. Actually, I think it was a paper pad, so I'm going to put it there. Okay. Mind's eye. Oh my gosh, we're already in an hour. It'll go faster after this, I think. I say that now. More my mind's eye. Dream Street. I don't realize I had bought so many Dream Street papers. I'm wondering if that was one of the brands that Memory Makers sold. You know, the pre-Simple Stories. That's old. That's We Are Memory Keepers. I can tell that right away. Back to Happy Haunting. I really liked My Mind's Eye. So if they had a collection, I usually got a lot of it. Cut up parts. And they always did great things, like including these just really bold glitters. And so, Happy Haunting. So here's the sticker sheet for Happy Haunting. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Hopefully there's not too much of a glare, you guys. I'm back in my normal spot just because I needed the room. But my light is just in a bad space, but there's no other options for my desk. More Happy Haunting stickers. Oh, and then I have this random cardstock stack that looks like I've used up quite a bit of it. I just have some glitter paper, some foil paper in there. So looks like I've used up a lot of that. And then some Echo Park, Apothecary Emporium stickers, and Chillingsworth Manor stickers. So I know these collections are all buried in here. That's going to be a project I do where I just sit down and just do some sorting into piles. And then that way I know that all my collections are together. And I'll probably still keep them in here, but unless I find a bunch of other embellishments and stuff, then maybe that'll be a separate video where I go through and just do all that. Sorting out. Yeah, am I going to get this back in? Is there any hope? Probably not. Ease away here. Okay. Oopsie, sorry. Okay. So many papers. So fun. Okay, what else do I have here? My next section here. Oh, okay. So I have, that's a randomness. Okay, so I have these. I think I bought these off of Etsy. They're just some Halloween themed die cuts. So I just have them in a little protector here, and I just have them on the shelf. And I make sure that they're not like getting damaged, or they're in between to like, you know, that they're staying upright. I have this Halloween themed old scrapbook magazine in here. So I like to scrap lift. Okay, and here I have Teresa Collins Masquerade Party. I think that's the only collection in here. I'm not going to go through all of it. I'm just going to kind of peek into it here. See if you guys can see in there. So I have chipboard. I think, does this match that? Hold on. Is that the same as that paper pad? Nope, that's Haunted Hallows. But gosh, very similar. So I think I'm going to put this on my, that is Teresa Collins, right? Yeah. I'm going to put this next to that paper pad because I just could see using those together. But super cute. Just some papers. You can see I have scraps in here. So I've obviously worked with this collection a little bit. Stickers. So this is just that one collection. Masquerade Party from 2013. So that's fun. I'm going to put that next to that paper pad because I could just see really working with those together. Oh, was Teresa Collins? Right, yes it was. Very similar in style. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this collection. This is it Pink Paisley? I think I've used a lot of it. It's, oh goodness gracious. They don't have the, oh, there it is. Pink Paisley Spellcast. Is that the name of the collection? Yes. It was so gorgeous and so different, and it pulled in this burgundy color and these darker greens and these like fall tones mixed with Halloween, like just beautiful collection. So I forgot I still had as much of this as I do. It's so cute. It's like newspaper print, like in these random strips. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It has like a graphic 45 vibe to me, but I love, love, love this paper. Mermaiden hair. How fun. I love this collection. So cute. So definitely just different, very unique collection. Pink Paisley has been really good about that. I think trying new things. Their 4th of July, like patriotic collections have been the same. They just kind of gone straight a little bit from the traditional colors, but not enough that you can't use them for those things. And it's really cool. So you can see I just have a lot of scraps and partially used sticker sheets in here. Cut aparts. I have, I don't think these are, okay, so I don't think these are actually, are they? Yeah, they are. I forgot they did this. They're kind of like a thin sticker. No, they're not stickers. They're like where they stick on by static. I don't know. Anyway, I can't think of what you call them. Like they're labels, but they're not sticky. Huh. Anyway, okay. So I have that. And then I have this, I'm missing the front. Oh, maybe this was, I think, I'm thinking this is a, well, no, this doesn't have foil in it. This is a different paper pad. So this is just a Halloween paper pad that I apparently lost the front cover to, but it has some, I think this is, I just stuck in there. Because it's really, I think, just cardstock. And it's got some texture to it, but it's just those Halloween pretty colors. So that's fun. Okay. So okay, so then I have just this little container here I got from scrapbook.com, and I just put in, I have this fall and Halloween cork stack that I have here. I have, I have the mini album kind of sitting, I just kind of have like sitting like this in it. And so here's some page protectors for that. And then I have this Pink Paisley Phantom 6x6. It's just like a loose paper pack. And then Happy Haunting from Paper Studio. So just mini paper pads. And then I think this is a class that I purchased from Allison Davis that's focused on Halloween. So I have that in here. So I have that on my, in my shelves there. Okay. So then I have these kind of cheaper shoe boxes that I got from, I think, Walmart.com. And I can stack 3 of them. If they're over full, I can't put the lid on the top one, but it's okay. So these are how I have like all my loose embellishments organized. I'm not going to go through all of these. I'm just going to like sift through them a little bit so you can see. So these are all just like things that are out of package. See, I'm already making a mess. Just like loose die cuts. And then looks like there's some stickers in here. Some Pretty Little Studio. So I need to figure out if I want to organize these even further down. Like, do I want to do one that's all, you know, spiders and bats, or like I have some doilies in here. Things I've punched out. Okay, I have a lot of random stuff in here. Some bling. I have this pink paisley flip notes. This is from, so I have this, I could put this with supplies from that collection. It doesn't say which collection it is, but I think I could figure it out pretty easily because it has that. Oh, Hocus Pocus. So I don't know. I feel like that's okay. I'm not going to do it right now. It'll take too long. And so these, I could definitely take some of these items that are part of the collections I just showed you in my loose papers, and I could re-put them back together. And I might do that, or I might not. I don't know. There's a bunch of stickers and flair in here. See, I thought I had those all separated. Let me just pull this out really fast. Oh my gosh, so much randomness. This American Crafts Halloween stickers. I love these spiderweb doilies. Some Pretty Little Studio Halloween themed items. Star journaling cards. Some old pebbles. These are photo overlays, and I don't even know, I don't think they're even Halloween themed, but they just had the orange and black. Oh yeah, they are. They're Halloween themed. Okay. More Pretty Little Studio, more vintage, little tags. I really wasn't going to pull all this out, but that's okay. Because there's a lot down here. Have some flair. These would like you can get for like $1 at Joann's. I think I got a bunch of those back in the day. So more flair. More doilies. Just some random stickers and like bat stickers. My Mind's Eye. Yep, Happy Haunting. So yeah, I think I might go through these and try to get things back into their collections. I'm kind of making that decision now. A random ribbon. I have some orange paper clips in there. I think those I'm going to put with my card making supplies in that little container there. I don't think I'll use those. Those are some florals. Ooh, these are fun. Some American Crafts Halloween, like, I don't know, they're like epoxy stickers, some delights, same thing. I think I'm gonna go for that in the cards. I think that's from Hobby Lobby. Oh, that is random. Best costume. Oh, these are cute. And then some stickers from Hobby Lobby, Halloween stickers. So just some randomness in there that needs to be organized a little bit. See, I don't think I got any of the Pretty Little Studio papers, unless I have a mini pad somewhere. I'm surprised I just got embellishments and not, unless it came in a kit, which is possible. I'm just surprised I ordered embellishments, but I didn't order the papers too. See, some of these are from those collections that I showed you at the very, very beginning. I can tell that they're part of like the newer Simple Stories Echo Park collections. But oops. Okay. Okay. And then in here I have stamps, and then I have some of my Halloween colored inks in here. So I have some clear stamps, and they're all just Halloween themed. Some of these rubber stamps, these are bats, and some like creepy music notes. A lot of ones from like Joann's that you could get for $1. Some dies, because I do so much die cutting. Actually, I think I got this for free for something, probably for making an order. My guess. I really need to get my die cut machine out and play. So just lots of fun little itty bitty stamps. So fun. I have used some of these to make cards. Doesn't look like any of these, maybe. Oh my gosh, there's a lot in here. So, Martha Stewart. I love zombies. I think this is probably my mind's eye. So just lots and lots of stamps. There we go. Okay. So I have those all together. And then I have my wood stamps then here. I just have a few of those. Some pumpkins down there. Anything that just, you know, is really very specific to Halloween. Love those witches' boots. Those are fun. Haunted house. Okay, so this one I need to organize. This top one is like on my to-do list. My loose paper and this top one here. Okay. Almost there, you guys. I think this is the last little section. The rest of that is fall. Yes. So 3 more of these. So again, a bunch more loose supplies, some ribbons. I recently went through all my ribbons and kind of divided them out by theme and by color. Some die cuts there. I think this is mostly all loose stuff. So this needs to be organized a little bit better. These are from the Girls Papery. I loved these because they had like charms on them. They're kind of heavy, but they're so cute. If you can see them, I'm probably too close to the camera. I'm so high up here. Some more stickers from Pretty Little Studio. So just a bunch of randomness there. It's down there. Oh, another one of those. I really thought I had this stuff organized a little bit more efficiently, but another one of those, which I already showed you. And then Making Memories also made something similar. So you just tore it off and journaled on it and put it onto your page. So those are fun. Toil and Trouble. So I think I have a bunch of the Toil and Trouble collection, so I could definitely add that, get that closer to its paper. And then here's some florals. And I think I tried to do like sequins and brads and buttons, flowers. Gosh, so full. I have this little container. That's Happy Haunting. So yeah, I could get that. Okay. I have more of these collection pieces than I thought I did. I thought I had more like just Joann's and Michael's and Hobby Lobby type of stuff, but I do have a lot of the collection supplies here. It's like Jolie's Boutique. Look how cute those are. Hocus Pocus brads. Tim Holtz Ideology. What are these? Oh, these are like adhesive sequins. Those are fun. Some bling, some sequins, some charms. And I have like this old pack from Making Memories. Those are all unsticky now, but buttons and die cuts and some felt pieces. Some buttons. Look. Oh, some washi. This is from Masquerade Party. Some sequins. Lots of sequins. And just some loose pieces, some paper clips. All kinds of goodies in here. Okay. If I do, I'm just going back and forth. So if I do go ahead and try to get all my collections back together, like Masquerade Party, it would open up some space in these containers, which would be really nice, because then I could just get my envelopes and kind of use that system and get some of those embellishments out of these. So I think I might do that. That might be a project I do if I'm not in the mood to scrapbook and I just want to organize something. Let's do that. Okay. Let's see. And then last one here is, I think this is all washi and twine. Let me get closer up here. Washi twine. I have a lot of washi and twine that's Halloween themed. So if it's very specific to Halloween, I put it in here. And then I have so much washi that I was like, if I have like black or orange, I just threw it in here because I'd be more apt to use it. Look at that. Foiled pumpkin. Twines that are Halloween colors. Happy Halloween. There's bats. Ooh, those are pretty. Twines there. Loose kind of ribbons and things. Twines. I already showed you that. Some ribbons from Hobby Lobby. Some spider web ribbon. Some glittery ribbon. What's here? Oh, those are fun. Martha Stewart. They used to have a lot of her stuff at TJ Maxx. Like when they'd have at least like half an aisle or an aisle of scrapbook supplies back in the day. And now it's like hard. You find maybe some like markers, but you'd hardly ever find really good scrapbook supplies anymore. That's pretty. It's like a bronzy color. I could use that regular stash, but I like it in here. Okay. So that is all so I do have that kind of organized. So that is my Halloween. I think that's everything. Like that's not enough, right? So on my agenda is I'm going to go through my loose papers. I'm going to go through these containers and I'm going to get some of my collections back together, put them in envelopes, and then it'll like relieve some of the space in here, for having to dig through these loose pieces. I'm trying to put this away here real quick. Sorry. And, I have one more folder here. Sorry, just kidding. One more folder here. This is just all my like bigger packs and sheets of stickers and embellishments. So we'll just dig through here really fast. So I have some Flair, some letter stickers, Recollections. These are like die cut shapes. Those are cute. Some wood veneer pieces. I've used quite a bit of those. Ooh, I need to add this to my yellow thing. Yes, I'm going to do that now. This is American Crafts. I'm going to add that to I'm just going to put it right in front of it so I don't forget that it's there. That collection of supplies that had yellow in it. Okay, so these, like TJ Maxx would have a lot of party, like Martha Stewart party stuff. And I'm like, labels you can use as scrapbook supplies. So I have all these random labels, beverage labels, to use. Some Halloween bottle labels again. Yeah, I figure like they're just labels. You could use them on pages, right? More of those. So Project Life set. That's Halloween specific. That's fun. Some pebbles. I wonder if this matches. There was some of the pebbles in my loose paper. I wonder if this matches that. I bet it does. Okay. Some Pretty Little Studio. Some of the Dream Street stuff there. So I know I have papers that can go with those. Hocus Pocus. I have a lot of that collection. So that definitely needs to get back to its home. Some letter stickers from King Company. Oh, these are old. I don't even know what brand these are. I guess it'd be maybe like a Seven Gypsies or Cosmo Cricket, maybe? I don't know. Those are old. It's Martha Stewart. She kind of did more of that like rust orange color, which is fun. Some letter stickers with like that silver, or like the iridescent, or the foily looking look to it. Some glittery stickers. They're Halloween themed. These are all Stickers brand. There's some old stickers, but I'm not sure where those are from. My gosh, these I had like all of them. Seven Gypsies. These were great sticker sheets. These still are. They're still very usable. So, gosh. I'm wondering if I got this free. I don't see that I would have probably bought this or someone gave it to me. It's very vintagey, but it's, maybe I'll put it in my card little thing. Some Martha Stewart stickers. American Crafts Halloween stickers. Those are fun. They're from that Phantom Pink Paisley collection. Oh, some border strips from Martha Stewart. It's Pink Paisley for sure. Not for sure what collection though. Some more Phantom and Pink Paisley Hocus Pocus. And then this is a adhesive border pad. So they're border stickers. How fun are those? Oh my gosh, these are ancient. Rusty Pickle. Oh my gosh. So cute. Girls Papery. So I could put this with those papers. I loved these sticker books that they did. They were kind of like the first... They were the first company that I can think of that did like this type of sticker book where you had a mix of stickers and alphas, and I kind of feel like they're one of the first ones that did that. Maybe I'm wrong, but Haunted Hollows sticker sheet. And then I think these are all scraps. Yes, these are all scraps. So, fun stuff. Okay, you guys, we made it. Okay, so on my agenda is I'm going to organize my supplies a little bit more in that I want to get some of my collections back together, and I will do that just when I'm in front of TV watching a movie or something is a great time to do that. So I'm going to turn the camera off now, now that you've seen all my Halloween supplies. And I'll be back with another video going through some of my albums, just talking about how I'm going to scrapbook with these supplies and what I've done in the past. So thank you guys so much for watching, and happy scrapping. Bye-bye.